Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, wetin you carry? Open your boot. There's only one oil, of course, that keeps the machine of the Nigerian nation churning, and that oil, of course, is money for hand and back for ground. So with that guys, I bring you this. Insecurity, Soyinka's daughter gets appointment as Buhari government sets up police trust fund committee. So that's the headline. Insecurity, Soyinka's daughter gets appointment as Buhari government sets up police trust fund committee. So now that's the headline. Now to the body of it. President Muhammadu Buhari's government has developed a framework to train and equip personnel to tackle insecurity. A statement by Odutayo Oluseyi of the Ministry of Police Affairs said to this end, the minister, Mohammed Maigari Dingyadi, of course it has to be a Fulani, has inaugurated a 12-member ministerial interim committee on the Nigeria Police Trust Fund. The committee, chaired by Nnamdi Morris, Permanent Secretary, Minister of Police Affairs, includes Moremi Soyinka Onijala, lawyer. So that's the daughter, of course, of Professor Wole Soyinka. The statement quoted Dangyadi as explaining that the careful selection of members of the committee, which comprises of directors and heads of units of the ministry and senior members of the police hierarchy, was to meet various sector requirements. The team is to draw up the takeoff of budget for the trust fund, liaise with the office of the secretary to the federal government of the federation for a suitable office accommodation for the administration of funds, determine the logistics and other necessary requirements for the effective takeoff of the funds, develop an organizational structure for the administration of staff of the fund, develop a timeline for the takeoff of the fund, and propose a date for the inauguration of the board. So it goes on to draw up a list of the board members, which are about how many strong? About 12 strong. A lot of Malamis there, as you would imagine, but it's a good mix actually. But really the standout name, of course, that we are looking to is Barrister Moremi Soyinka Onijala, which is of course the daughter of Wole Soyinka, the erudite and affable and internationally recognized professor of literature from Nigeria. So now, as I started off, money for hand and back for ground. This is effectively now them sweetening Soyinka with an appointment for his daughter, which will then of course then douse his criticism of this government, which he played no small part in bringing to bear, but which he of course has since come to regret, having now seen the antics of these people and the limitations, of course, of Mallam Buhari, which was there for him to have seen, obviously, prior to supporting him. So I'm not quite sure how intelligent this Wole Soyinka professor is, because, of course, he, of all people, should have known better. He's old enough, of course, and lived within the Nigerian space for long enough to have understood fully what Mallam Buhari is all about. Mallam Buhari is about two things and two things only: Meidumbu and Yamutu. That is the only two words that I understand: Meidumbu and Yamutu. So he has now foisted this Meidumbu and Yamutu person on the Nigerian person, and he has now come to regret it with now his public pronouncement on this regime, which is of course now critical, with the Fulanis now on a wild spree, slaughtering people in Yoruba land, etc. So of course he's now coming home to him. Of course, we've seen Olufalaye kidnapped and whatnot. So if Olufalaye can be kidnapped, then it's not far, it's a skip and a jump then from Wole Soyinka, of course. So he's seen the writing on the wall and he started to criticize these people. So by way of now dousing him down and settling him, as they say in Nigeria, they've now appointed his daughter as the pathway, as the back person or the bag woman to be funneling dollars to the coffers of the affable erudite professor. Conversations in the comment section, has Wole Soyinka been bought, is effectively what I'm asking with this particular video, because of course that is my sentiment, as you can tell from the tonality of this video. But what do you think is the more important thing? Come share those thoughts with me in the comment section. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button as well, click on that. That notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me what you are making of this brown envelope move by the Buhari regime in the direction of Professor Wole Soyinka. So come tell me all that in the comment section. So I'll leave you here. Carry on with you in the comment section. But here I say peace.